So pretty much I work as the CMO, Chief Marketing Officer for a high-tech startup. We focus on smart manufacturing, also called Industry 4.0, because we are facing a multitude of issues currently with sustainability, global warming, and the lacking of working labor forces, as well as aging populations. So all these things really impact the core of economy, which is manufacturing. So I'm looking into new technologies such as IoT, Internet of Things, 5G connectivity, cloud computing, robotics, how these new technologies can really work together to basically upgrade our manufacturing capability to the next level, which is so-called Industry 4.0. No, this is so rolling back a little bit. So I graduated with a PhD from University of Wollongong back in 2016. And so my PhD was focusing on what's called distributed multimedia system. So you can imagine it's more like today's Netflix, how it works, and the underlying technologies make Netflix working. But then after my PhD, I was very much passionate about going to France and going to Europe, to learn the culture, learn the language, and to experience more. So then it was just by random chance I got into 4G, 5G telecommunication business. And so I've been in that business for the last more than 16 years now. And then 7, 8 years ago, that was extended into the current focus, which is Industry 4.0. So no, I guess sometimes it's by chance, sometimes it's just at the right time you start doing something, and then it becomes the focus of your career and your future development. So that's what's been happening, or what happened to me. I think skill-wise, really have a solid degree from a good Australian university in the field. That helps. And certainly when I had my PhD, that opened quite a bit of doors in the sense that, I proved that I'm academically capable. But also at the same time, I think it really helped me at the personal level with this kind of innovative thinking and so on. And then I think curiosity is important. I think when I was younger, back in the late 20s, mid 30s, I was really passionate about traveling and seeing the world. So I've been to 70 countries, and then I went to, I think France struck me as a place I really want to be. And then partially due to the culture, partially due to also technology-wise, it's very advanced. And then after a few years, I think my attention was drawn to Japan. I mean, Japan used to be the mega tech center of everything new and high tech. So I went to Japan back in 2009, and then spent the next 6 years there, experienced the culture, learned the language, worked there, and so on. And then in 2015, it brings me to China, where things are really booming in terms of technologies, new internet relevant things happening, and so on. So yeah, at the end of the day, I think it's in the core. I'm a very curious person about new environment, new technologies, new culture, and that part of that, I think, is also when I was younger in high school in Australia. I think the promotion of multiculturalism, and certainly it becomes part of the value within me. And some of my best friends, they're from all over the world. So yeah, I think all these things so sort of putting the puzzle together, and that pretty much influenced my path. So working on something new, brand new, in a very technical advanced area is that you have very little or no reference to how in the future it might evolve into. So basically we have to do everything from scratch to explore many different ways and hopefully get them right, and experience a lot of failures and lesson learned, but that's all part of the fun, I guess. And eventually reaching somewhere that and create something valuable for the society and not just for our own company. Yeah, I think just be curious, be bold, and I mean, to be honest, Australia is a fantastic place, but sometimes it gets too comfortable here, and then and also it's geographically it's a little bit isolated. So I think for younger people, I think go take the risk, experience another country, experience the culture, go work there, settle down, or spend a few years, and really gain the experience, gain the knowledge, and then when you reach my age or a little bit older, try to contribute back to Australia, connect Australia with the rest of the world, and bridge between different cultures, different societies.